Hello, who are you and where are you from?
Hello, my name is Jeremy Padilla. I'm from Gallup, Mexico, born and raised.
And you are a firefighter?
Yes, sir. I'm a firefighter of 18 years for Gallup, Mexico.
Wow. And have you been affected by COVID in your personal life?
In my personal life, I or my family have not contracted it. We've all been vaccinated, but as far as the way we've had to adjust our living style, it has affected us greatly. Trying to keep everybody safe, and especially being here at the fire department, trying not to take it home to them.
Because you're with a lot of people in
Yes.
stressful situations.
Yes, and this area has been greatly affected by COVID. The surrounding areas, being that it's a border town, we've had a lot of influx into town where it's been
A border of what?
yes, a border town between Arizona and New Mexico. And being that it's a border town, we have a lot of influx of the surrounding population coming into Gallup, which has caused a lot of spread of the disease. So, and then it's also caused our responses to change, as well as a lot more stress on our public health system.
And I heard that for a while the whole town was quarantined for a while.
Yes, it was. It was. We were shut down a few times where nobody was allowed in. We've had curfews. The surrounding areas have had curfews. It's greatly affected this area.
And I think there's been a high rate of infection and death. Is that right? From the Navajo Nation in general.
Yes, there has been. Yes, there has been.
And so in your case, you do you have children or?
Yes, I have a daughter. She's 16.
Oh, so remote learning?
Yes, she is now. They've actually made it to where they're able to go back, but being that a lot of the children and the younger kids haven't been vaccinated, I found it wise to just keep her home and continue remote learning.
So you mentioned stress earlier. Has it led to some stress for the firefighters and for yourself?
Yes, it has. It has. I think it's stress of thinking about the possibility of taking it home. What are you going to do if you get it? How are you going to adjust your living style? A lot of us have responsibilities as far as taking care of our families at home, and it all comes into play. You're trying to support them at the same time, but you're trying to be safe also. So it's just really stressful, and this is just adding to the type of calls that we experience already.
And you do get calls with people with COVID, and
Yes, we do. We've received a great amount.
you're a paramedic also?
I'm a EMT.
EMT,
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
So you're treating these people
Yes.
who may be needing hospitalization.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
So you're a first responder, so I know this on the heels of that last question is a weird one, but has anything good happened this last year? Have you spent more time with the family? Have you thought about life being more precious? Has there anything good happened?
It's really a hard question to say, but as far as adjusting to being more flexible in how you do things, it's you endure the hardships to grow from them. So there's different ways to look at things.
Wow. And so this has the response been pretty good? I don't want to get you in trouble, but has the response been what you thought it should be to the COVID crisis generally in the Navajo Nation and in the government?
I really couldn't say that. As far as one person may do it one way, and there may be a totally different idea. Not everything is right, not everything is wrong. It's always best when people come together and try and figure it out. So,
and as a firefighter and as a human being, where do you see this going from here? Is this the new normal? Or are you going to be this is the way you're going to be operating from now on, or are you hopeful that the vaccines will lessen this?
I'm hoping that the vaccine will actually ease the actual effect of the COVID. It may be the new normal, but just like the fire service, we're constantly adjusting and changing the way we're responding to calls. There's new tactics and techniques that are always coming out of the fire service, and that's how we have to be. We have to be able to be smart, but thinking about the situation and evaluating it constantly. So I feel that's how we need to be with this whole pandemic until it's actually come to an end, which is me being very hopeful right now.
It's been a very dramatic year for you, to say the least.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Wow. And so the stress has been up. Last question, happiness. Have you taken, has it been on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the lowest and 10 being the highest? How have you felt yourself being less happy this year?
Not necessarily less happy. Just rolling with it and hitting it head on. Kind of just learn to do what you need to do and take care of your responsibilities, and that's the same thing with this. It's going on. The only way to take care of it is to actually just hit it head on and do what you need to do.
Thank you very much. It's the April 19th, 2021 here in Gallup, New Mexico. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just finished my interview with Firefighter Padilla, and he's been called out on an emergency, and he is now driving the truck out.